is Veronica Whitley. I'm a Homeworks by Precept consultant here in Texas, and I've been homeschooling my 4 kids for 10 years. And today I wanted to show you how I take apart and organize our BJU Press Elementary Math Manipulatives Packs. So I know there are already a lot of great ideas out there on how to store and organize these manipulatives, but this is what has worked for me, and so I hope it'll be helpful for you as well. The Student Manipulatives Packet is a key component of the BJU Press Math program, and it helps to build a strong foundation by starting at a concrete level and then working up to a more abstract level of learning. The purpose of the manipulatives is to help teach your child to understand math so that they're not just following a procedure or memorizing facts, but actually understanding the skills necessary to solve the problems. What I'd like to do is show you what's included in the manipulatives packet and then show you how I take it apart and store and organize everything. But first I want to show you what the manipulatives packets look like. So first of all, here is our kindergarten manipulatives packet, our first grade manipulatives packet, our second grade packet, third grade, and then this one is actually 3 grades in one. It's 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. So before we get started, I wanted to show you what all I've got here. I like to organize everything using white 3-ring binders, and our math manipulatives are no different. So that's what I've got. I like the kind with the clear cover. So I put the manipulatives packet cover in here, and then I just label the spine, and I can keep everything together and keep it either with my kids' school books or with my teacher's edition so that when we need it, it's right there, easily identifiable and ready to go. Inside the binder, I like to use small Ziploc bags to organize the smaller manipulatives and keep them together in their kits. And then I store those kits in a binder pocket. This is 3-hole punched. It expands up to about 1 inch and closes by Velcro. So that makes it, everything stays together. For the bigger manipulatives, like the work mats, the rulers, the thermometers, things like that, page protectors. I love these. I also put some of the smaller manipulatives kits in with their bigger counterparts in the page protectors as well. So this is the Student Manipulatives Packet. On the back of the front cover, you will see a list of instructions on how to prepare the manipulatives and what goes in each kit. You can do this at the beginning of the school year. I prefer to do it all at once, but you can do it chapter by chapter if you prefer. So we'll just set that aside so that I can see what I need to do. So our first instruction is to remove the Matt and Patty figures and attach a craft stick to the back, which you can see I've done here. I've actually found that Scotch tape works really well, but you can glue them down if that works best for you. Next is the Matt clock. The first thing you'll want to do is remove the arms and then attach them to Matt's shirt with a paper fastener. Then we've got the work mats. This is the Lodge work mat. And then on the back is the TENS mat. And then we've got our construction site work mat. Next are our place value mats. We've got the 1s, 10s, and 100s. So I'll set those aside and we'll put those in a page protector. Next we've got our number cards. On the back are the numbers written out in word form, and we've got the numbers on the front. Then we've got our rulers, and this is actually part of the thermometer. Addition, subtraction, division symbols, more than, less than, and we've got a centimeter ruler. More number cards, again with the words on the back. So we'll set those together. Then we've got another ruler and some of our 1 squares. See, these are all perforated, so they're very easy to pop out. They're already starting to come apart, so it makes it really easy. More rulers. Here's our thermometers. And then our geometric shapes. keep all of those together. And then we've got our counters. These are our construction workers and our beavers. Then we've got our money. These will all be, I'll put all these together for our money kit. And then we've got several pages of our hundreds and tens. And here we've got our fractions. So we'll put those over here. And then last we've got our triangle flashcards. So we will put all those together. All right, so now that we've got our manipulatives kit separated, I'm gonna punch out the individual manipulatives and get the kits put together. And we're going to punch out the hands, and then I will cut out the clock face. So these are perforated, they pop out very easily. And you'll notice one arm is longer and one is shorter. This is so that they can do the hour and the minutes. All right, so next I'm gonna punch out our number cards. They have the numbers written out on the front with the words on the back. All right, so that's one down and one more to go. All right, so here are my number cards all punched out. You can see they've got the number on the front and the word on the back. You can see that I've got all of our manipulatives punched out, and now I am ready to organize them. Now I have all of my smaller manipulatives separated into resealable bags. So I'm going to pull out our cover again and look at the back, and some of these are going to be organized into kits. These are my Fact Family flashcards. And here's all of our money. We've got all of our coins in their own separate bags and our dollars. I'm going to use a larger bag and put all of those inside to make our money kit. Next, I've got our number cards and our math symbol cards. I'm going to put those in a bag so that we can make our different math problems. So I have all of my geometric shapes punched out and sorted into individual bags and labeled. Now, if you're using clear bags, you may not need to label your bags. I do it just because I've got 3 kids in elementary math, and it's easier to just read the names rather than try and decipher the shapes. So I'll take all of these and put them in a bag that I have labeled Shape Kit, and they will all go in there. Before I put it together, I wanted to show you one of my favorite parts of the Manipulatives kit. That is the fraction kit. And so you'll have a bar labeled 1 whole, and then you'll see if I put the 2 halves, I can put them on top and they cover up the whole, or I can put them underneath. And you can see how each of these different sized bars work together to create a whole. And even if your child is not a visual or hands-on learner, using and incorporating different learning styles can help to cement these concepts, and this is one of the things I love about the Manipulatives kits. Now I'm going to take each of our little fraction cards and I'm going to put them into their bag. There's our 10th. And then our whole bar is actually a little bit too big to fit into this little bag here. So I'm going to put this bag with the smaller pieces into the one that I've labeled Fraction Kit. And then I'm just going to slide this one right inside there so that it doesn't get lost. So there is our Fraction Kit. Now that I've got my smaller manipulatives separated out, I'm going to take my work mats and my place value mats, and I'm going to slide those into page protectors. So a few of the work mats are actually double-sided, so I just put one work mat per page protector. This is our thermometer work mat, and this little red strip goes along with this page. You can slide this piece right in here and pull it from behind to measure the temperature. So I actually stored these together in one page protector. I've cut out the mat clock from its page, and now I'm going to attach the arms of the clock. The little dots here, you could, if you have a small hole punch, you could use that. I actually went and grabbed my craft knife, and I'm putting a little paper fastener right through those two dots. There we go. And then, same thing, I used the knife to put a little hole here, and then we just attach them on the back and flatten that down. Okay, and so there is our mat clock, and we can turn the arms to whatever time we like. And he goes in a page protector as well. The last item that I like to keep in a page protector are the rulers. Now, some of the rulers fit just fine in a page protector. Others end up being way too long. This centimeter ruler is actually 5 different pieces, and you'll see these white edges. There are instructions to glue them together, but I found that when I do that, I don't have anywhere to store it. So this is the other place I use the paper fasteners. I lay them out in order, and I'll put the edges together where it says glue here, and I match that up with the white edge, and then I will use my craft knife again and slip a brad in there, and then I can actually fold the rulers up, and they all fit well into a page protector. I have finished my long ruler, and here you go. So now I can easily fold it up and slide it right in here. And there we go, it's ready to go when we need it. Our place value kit. So we've got our ones, our tens, and our hundreds. Now, the hundreds were a little bit too big to fit into a smaller Ziploc bag, so I actually take our place value kit and I put it inside a page protector, and then I put that in our notebook alongside the work mats and the rulers. Now that I have all of our manipulatives separated and organized, I'm going to grab my binder and put our manipulatives notebook together. Here is my white 3-ring binder. This is the 1-inch size. I've already labeled the spine, so I'm going to start by grabbing the cover to our manipulatives packet and sliding that in to the very front cover of the notebook. Now I'm going to start putting in our work mats. I like to keep the pages generally in the same order that they were in the manipulatives packet, if possible. So those are our work mats, and you can see they're each in their own individual page protectors. That allows me to pull them out individually, and my children can still access both sides. Next, I'm putting in our place value mats. Our thermometer. And then here are all of my rulers and number lines all in their little page protector. And you can see I use the brads to keep them all together. Here is our clock. And then lastly is our place value kit. Those were a little bit too big to go in our binder pocket, so I'm going to stick those in their own page protector. Next, I'm going to grab our binder pocket and I'm going to take each of our smaller Manipulatives kits and I'm just going to add those into my binder pocket. Now again, I've labeled each kit just simply for ease of finding them in the midst of a school day. If I've got 4 kids who need something all at the same time, it's easier for me to just be able to look at the labels and add all that in. And then I will close that up, and there is my second grade Manipulatives packet. So that's my second grade math Manipulatives packet. I'm actually getting ready to teach second grade again, so that's why I put that one together. But because I store them all the same way, I just wanted to show you real quick what each Manipulatives packet looks like. Here is my kindergarten Manipulatives packet. As you open it up, you'll see our work mats, our characters, rulers, our Farmer Brown clock, and then inside the binder pocket, I have our shape kit, our number kit, and our money kit. Oh, and our counters. So those all go right in there. This is my first grade student Manipulatives packet. This one has a clown theme. So here is Digit and Cecilia. Here's our digit clock, our place value mats with the work mats on the back, our rulers, and these I've taped together, our place value kit, and then inside here you'll see our money kit, our fraction kit, which is a little bit different. This one has round shapes, our counters, and our shape kit. Here's our second grade kit that we put together. Here's Matt and Patty, our work mats, our place value mats, our thermometer, our rulers, our mat clock, our place value kit, and then in here I have our smaller kits, our fact family cards, our number cards, money, counters, shapes, and fractions. Now you will notice that there's some overlap in the kits, which with 3 different kids, all in elementary grades, that's a great thing for me because there's often a lot of overlap in where they are in their lessons. And so often they'll be studying the same concepts at the same time. Here's my third grade Manipulatives packet. We've got our mats. And this time we're running into decimals, and so you'll see different place value mats. And there are some different work mats as well. This is our multiplication and division mat, our thermometer. Here are some different place value pocket charts. These slide out, and we use the number cards here, and we can slide them in and create different numbers. Or we can use our decimal pocket chart and using our number cards, slide in numbers before and after the decimal. Rather than keep these number cards in the back pocket, I like to store them with the pocket chart. It just keeps everything together, and I can just pull out the page protector itself when we need these items. Next, we have our clock, our rulers, our place value. Again, there's some overlap with the previous kits. Back here in the pocket, we have our multiplication flashcards, our counters, measurement cards, our fraction kit. My shape kit's a bit of a mess. We lost some of our bags this year, so this needs to be reorganized. And then these are our number cards and our sign cards. One of the things I like about storing the manipulatives in these bags is that if we go somewhere, I can easily just grab one of the bags and bring them along for easy review on the go. And lastly, this is our student manipulatives packet for 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Now, I've mentioned using a 1-inch binder. This one, I used a 1.5-inch binder in order to fit everything in. Now, the manipulatives are a great tool, but as your child grows and develops their understanding of different mathematical concepts, they should rely less and less on manipulatives. So you'll see some overlap with the previous kits as well. But here are our work mats. And again, we have our decimals, as well as our whole numbers, another multiplication and division mat, our Venn diagram mat, our algebra kit. This is a coordinate graph kit, which I just cut the sides and then taped it together so that I can store it right in here. There we go. Our clock, another thermometer mat. Now again, we have our place value pocket chart. These are actually designed to go side by side and be connected. I've actually chosen not to do that so that I can slide them inside of each other and keep them in our page protector with their number cards. Here's another one with our decimals. More of our place value kit. And this one comes with a 1,000 cube. You can see our rulers, our number lines, and then back here we have our flashcards, our measurement flashcards, our money kit, our shape kit, our number cards, oops, and then 2 different fraction kits. We have our fraction circles and our fraction bars. So that is how I sort and organize our math manipulatives for the elementary grades. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching.